Oh, right. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Hello. Right. It has been, an interesting day. It's going to be a very, very short stream, I think. So it's, what? It's 4:30 now. So probably... You're probably looking at like a 2-hour stream maximum. I wanted to stream just because I haven't streamed. So... and we also checked to see whether or not it just randomly crashes. Hopefully I fixed whatever it was with Windows, but... You know. So, yeah. Hello, Awesome. Hello, Stefan. Comet fan. Yeah, we're going to be going back to marking this thing today. Personator. Roll. Yeah, it should be pretty chilled, hopefully. I'd like to maybe get to like 90%. I think if we can get to 90, that would be pretty decent. Do we even have a secondary build? I genuinely don't even remember playing this tank. It's been quite a while. I might take a few more of that. That's such an awkward ammo loadout, but okay. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm quite tired. So I was busy for most of the day. Well, yesterday I was like in the morning writing down like everything I needed to know about the line. And like research, I guess. Sort of. And then I recorded it in the afternoon after I got told to go and do some different things, which I had to do. So I had to do some IRL stuff yesterday. And that's why the video wasn't out yesterday, but it was out today. So I got back, I had to change my tyres on my car yesterday. So that's why there was no hurry video yesterday, which ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Because it ended up that when I got there, they said, oh yeah, we've actually got you booked in for an hour later. So I just went, yeah, that's absolutely great. You know. What on earth is this? Okay. So I had to come back an hour later. And then sort that out. And then once that was all sorted out, then I got back. I had to find somewhere to put my old tyres because what I did was change them to all-season tyres instead of just summer tyres. Because in the UK, it's probably not even worth just even leaving them as all summer tyres all year round. Some people do. But like, even in summer, the UK summer is basically everywhere else's like springtime. We have like 2 weeks worth of summer. Like literally 2 weeks worth of summer where we could probably use summer tyres. Don't get me wrong, I understand that it's a lot more like detailed than that, right? It's basically anything above like 8 degrees usually, 7 or 8 degrees. So if it's hotter than that and dry, then summer tyres are fine. But anything below that, maybe even 10, but maybe anything below that, then they're kind of getting a little bit worse. So I just thought, right, you know what? I had a puncture in one of them, so I'm just going to change them all to all-season tyres. Just bite the bullet, just pay that, and then I don't need to change them. I won't bother changing them. Where are you going? Okay. So yeah, I had to find a place to put the other 3 tyres that didn't have a puncture, because I'll just sell them to recoup some of the money that I lost by buying new tyres. And then that took a lot longer than I thought it would. And by this time it's about 5:30. in the afternoon. I still hadn't recorded the video. I'd done all the research for it. Like, it's ready. I just need to sit down and actually record the video. And it got to the point where I was like, right, well, I'm never going to edit this in time. Otherwise, it's going to be like midnight by the time that I release the video. And I really didn't want to do that. Considering I'd actually ended up waking up at 5 in the morning on that day. I really didn't want to be working until... working. But I didn't want to be working until, you know, midnight on the video. And then I wouldn't even be able to release it at that time because it's a useless time for me to actually upload. It doesn't really matter too much on the upload time. But it's kind of annoying for the schedule of the videos when people are used to me uploading, say, at like 6, 7 p.m. UK time. And then work that out into, you know, whatever Europe's time is. So then suddenly just have a random video like what would be like 2 in the morning for some parts of Europe. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So I just recorded everything that I needed to, then got up this morning, 7 in the morning, started editing about 8:30, and yeah, it was done editing around about 11:30. Upload, do everything else, and then I think it was released around about 12:30. So it wasn't too bad. How much do I even need for the third mark? It was like 1.7, right? I think it's 1.7. So, yeah, that is the story of my week so far, actually. I have a long day. I'm trying to wake up earlier as well. But in trying to wake up earlier, I'm now just absolutely knackered at, like, midday. I don't really want to nap. I'll just Ooh. Wait, do I have... Am I getting the field mods on this? Or I already have it with field mods? I might as well apply it because then this goes to the crew, doesn't it? I need the crew to be better. Yeah, I don't really like napping because I just end up napping for too long and then I feel worse sometimes. I mean, if you nap for too long, you're going to feel worse regardless. But there's sometimes where you wake up, even if it's like a 20-minute nap, and then you just like, you don't even know where you are. It's like... So I try and avoid them, because then it also, for me, it then ruins like later on in the evening when I'm actually trying to sleep. But no, ideally, like, a work day would be... I get up at 7. I don't have to make a video every day. But if I do make a video, then I don't release it on the same day that I record it. So it'll be like the next day. Because then I can get up, edit, and then, you know, do everything. So tomorrow, for instance, I might be making a video on the Panzer 7 tech tree. Providing that I don't have random stuff that I need to do, which I don't believe I do. But yeah, I want to get the Panzer 7 one done the exact same way that I've done the Hori 3. Because I need to get them out earlier. Like, I can't wait until next week, realistically, before it comes out, because it'll be a little bit too late. Like, I've left it too late a lot of times, so I'm trying to get them out a little bit faster. So hopefully I will record that tomorrow, and then the day after, so... What day is it today? Tuesday... Yeah, Thursday, the Panzer 7 one should be out. And obviously Saturday you have a video, so it all works out pretty well. That actually works out pretty well. I mean, Friday, I think there will be a video out on Friday as well. Just talking about glasses anyway. No event review for tomorrow? Is it out tomorrow? If it's out tomorrow, that's a bit of a problem. I should do that then. And then skip the thing for Friday. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really... How long does the event last? Also, I'm dead here. I can't really do anything. I can't even pen this guy with standing rounds. It really depends. How long does it last? Because if it's still up for like another 2 weeks or something, then I'll just do a review next week. Or a video on it next week. I can't really be bothered to do a... Oh, look, let's play the... Let's play the new event. You could go and play the new event for yourself. Why do you need me to go and do it? 2nd of November. Oh, bloody hell, we got ages. Yeah, I'll do a video about it next week then. Does a T20 have better armor than this? I can't remember if it has better turret armor. I mean, let's be honest. This thing doesn't really have turret armor, so... Unless I need to play every single... Starts on the 17th. So it starts on Thursday. It's tomorrow for NA, isn't it? And then it's the 17th for everyone else, is it? I'm never going to be able to shoot him. Oh, Mr. Yak Panther, where art thou? So the T20 doesn't have any armor either on the turret. Where's Mr. Yak Panther? I'm scared.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
It has to just be in these bushes. There's the T20. He was running. There he is.
Penetration.
Well, I mean, not a great game, but considering that I thought I was dead within the first minute, it's honestly not that bad. Right, let me look at this this event. 1 sec. And no, to answer your question, Kekau doesn't do maneuvers. Not unless we get a random team. But the problem is you need to be very good at the game. Like otherwise it's not worth playing with people who can't play. Where? Right. But can I just see... Go away, honey. I don't care. How grindy is this going to be? Probably very. What the f... Jesus Christ. Complete the event progression to add this to your collection. I'm guessing it's going to be quite grindy. I mean, the thing is, we literally don't know anything about the event. Also, if you can grind credits in this mode, it'll actually be really good. You saw the battle pass, I didn't know that. Wait, has it got a battle pass? Alright. Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see tomorrow on NA and see how it is. But the thing with if you can grind credits, it'll be, and it counts towards progression. Like once you completed all the stages, that'll actually be pretty cool. But if you can't, then it probably won't really be that interesting, to be honest. The tier 8 part of it, anyway. Imagine if they make it so that it costs you credits to play. It honestly feels like a thing that Wargaming would do at this point. Spies mocking? Yeah, the Crusher, it looks funny, and it looks a bit like a meme tank, but yeah, if we were looking at it a little bit more, you know, detail, it doesn't look that great, does it? Gun looks average. Yeah, it looks like it's very troll, where you can go out in the open with it and people probably bounce. But, I mean, that's just from the stats, so... I mean, I wonder if I get it on a press account on the day... I'm guessing I get it on a press account on the day it's released. Since everyone can get it at that point. So maybe I'll make a video on the Crusher. Do what I think. If that's the case, then I won't bother doing anything tomorrow. I might just stream tomorrow and then do a video on the Crusher tomorrow, or sorry, on Thursday when it comes out.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably being holiday ops, the Italian tier 9 tanks. It'd be kind of weird to have 2 Italian tier 9 tanks though. So I'm guessing one of them will be in Holiday Ops and one of them will be in a different thing, whichever they have planned. I mean, you need to remember also that there's still no sign of the Chieftain Mark 6 in the game, even though that's been on super test. There's other tanks that have been in a super test for a very, very long time that are yet to be introduced into the game. So, you know, just because it's on the super test doesn't mean that it's like guaranteed to be sometime soon. Oh, this takes so much damage in comparison to what it can dish out in one shot. I don't know if it's fixed. I just disabled XMP. I've been having so many issues with this CPU, motherboard and RAM together that eventually I'm just going to, like, maybe at Christmas time when I have some more money, I'm just going to switch out all of it and just go for something different. Start a look, and Kev, thank you very much for the primes. Thank you.
Enjoy the prime, Max.
Thank you very much. I will enjoy the prime. Thank you. Welcome. Oh boys, Cheeto SPs. Look at them. They're the same tier as me. Wait, premium rounds? 208. I mean... Listen, there's no curing an idiot, though. I would be expecting that it's going to take them quite a while to actually get it all configured correctly within TanksGG. With the perks. I think that it's going to take them quite a while. They don't really want to release something that then's going to be wrong, because people use it so often for different things. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't even see an update until like maybe December or even next year. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really need to be changed as much. It's only kind of little perks here and there that are the difference. The rest of them are still mostly the same. The ones that would affect the stats that you see on TanksGG anyway. Oh, I had a pretty good team. This was a tier 9 game, wasn't it? Yeah. It's always good when your top tier heavy tank does 0 damage. That was pretty good. What an enjoyable experience. Yeah, I'm guessing that would... Because how are they going to do it? But that's the thing. They're going to have to add buttons, which then say, like... Are you in side by side? Are you in... This? Are you in Com Expert? Yeah, no, there's not going to be a grind series. I don't have enough time to do a grind series. And honestly, for me, it's not really that enjoyable to sit through, like, editing all the games that I then watch back. So... But the time that it took me to create those videos would be like, not worth the outcome that I get. Like, with that type of content, although it may be very, very useful to some people, it's literally me just, like, literally just looking and talking to a wall, almost, with the editing style of that. Because there's nothing to really edit. It's just very, very boring to edit. And when you've already been playing, so let's say that I play for like an hour. I then have to edit, which would take double that at least. I mean, with that one, yeah, probably about double of whatever the time was that I used to record, sorry. And then that's like most of the time gone from when I would start. So. Super Hellcat shooting now from back there on the rubble piles. What is this Grom doing? He's all over the place. I'm pretty sure even, yeah, he's only 250 meters away. He should be able to one-shot me. Do you suspect the Chieftain Mark 6 will replace the T-95 to the F2R? Well, I doubt it. I doubt it. It might do, but I doubt that that would happen. I think they would have done it already if they were. We get some new tier 8 bond tanks. I'm running out of the options to buy. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're in for a restock soon anyway. It's been a while since that got updated. Usually it's once a year or so. I think the last one was about 6 months ago or something. Maybe more than that. I don't know. Uh, 86%, that's not too bad. Can't really see that. Hello. Grom, go away. Go bully someone else. I don't want to be bullied today. It's alright, Grom isn't really looking this way. That's okay. Jesus. Yeah, it was 2 marked earlier, Alpine. It was 2 marked, I don't even know how long ago. Whenever I last played it. I free mocked the Centurion 1 and then I 2 mocked the Comet. Go 90% today. I don't know if I can or not.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit. Penetration.
What an idiot, mate. When I'm dead here. How?
Didn't go through.
I'm sorry, what?
Go hit.
That shouldn't be bouncing. What is going on?
Dead for. Everyone get out.
I don't understand. What do you mean? No? Just do... No, they haven't done anything. What do you mean when you press tab? Another fantastic game. Very cool. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I aimed it game actually. Oh yes. My favorite. Okay. What are we at? 86.3. One sec.
Time to roll out.
Oh, tier 7 game though. Top tier. You like T1 Cunningham? Why would I like the T1 Cunningham? No one can even play tier 1. Doesn't have enough players. You sit there in a matchmaking queue for literally 5 minutes and it kicks you out and you got to re-queue. You're off playing War Thunder? Absolute blasphemy. What the hell is this? Oh. There goes our light tank.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
No one shoots him. Oh. I plan on getting a new Clan Wars tank. I don't know yet. I really don't know. Honestly, I do want it, but at the same time, I don't know if I can be bothered to play 2 weeks again. If it was a week, then I'd probably do it. But 2 weeks, I don't know if I can be bothered to do it. Who's solid? That's me. Thank you. I don't know why he's arguing with me. I don't know what he wants me to do. Does he want me to push forwards and just die? I don't know. I don't know why he's this far forwards.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. The radio man is down. We can only signal nearby vehicles. Enemy
It's so annoying not having any form of turret armor though.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Penetration. Penetration.
Absolute bastard tank.
Enemy is hit. The radio man is down. We can only signal nearby vehicles. Enemy armor is hit. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well. Gotcha. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Oh, I mean,
Everyone get out.
3.4k, 3.5k. I'll take it. You want to have a big or small? Big gun. I prefer the heat rounds on the big gun. I don't like not having the pen when I need it. I wonder if this Basotto hates me because I didn't YOLO forwards. Even though it seems like I was the only person that was actually doing anything on that side. I'm telling you, it is. It is. It's 1 second more than it actually is. Look, watch it. Ready? 0, and then it's repaired. So it is. That number in the garage is a lie. It is just a flat out lie. Because it's 1 second more. What is the point of it getting to 0 if I still wait a full second afterwards? Do solar platoons work for 50%? No, you need someone else. My mate's just... My mate's just sent me a message. And he's just... he's just gone... I'm not so sure about this one. He just sent me a screenshot and it was his Steam activity. Apparently he's done 380 hours in the past 2 weeks. It's a solar platoon. Is that some sort of sandwich with no bread? Pretty much. Can you imagine though if you could just make a platoon and then just solo and you'll get the 15% bonus? That'd be great. It'd be broken, but it'd be great. Yeah, of course everyone would do it. No friends gaming. Yeah, I've known that there's like a full second delay to like do the animation for a while. But I think I'm actually going to make a short on it. About just how like dumb it actually is.
We didn't even scratch them.
Because it really shouldn't be like that. It should just go to 0 and then just do it instantly. Could it be server sync perhaps? I mean, I don't know what it is, but it shouldn't really do that. The guy can go here, the Panther. Always worrying when I get a message from YouTube Studio come up on my phone, notification from it. It's like, oh, what's happened? Who's decided to copyright strike me? And then it just comes up, review your weekly analytics. No.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
They've started doing that recently now. It's kind of annoying. I'll do it if I want to.
One of our tracks is damaged. We didn't even scratch them.
I love how I need APCR to somewhat reliably go through this.
We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy
Oh.
armor is destroyed.
Well, that helps.
Critical hit.
I mean, there's not really anything I can do when it's a turbo game and I'm bottom tier, to be honest with you. I used to get... when you first start out YouTube, before you get 1,000 subs, it basically gave you a notification for every single comment that you received. Then after that, it turns them off. Because they think that you're big enough anyway. But yeah, imagine me in the middle of the night, with phone vibrates, just to comment on that short. That's why I play Warfender. Lol, imagine tanks with health bars. Yes, that's why I play Water Tanks, because I don't like being one-shot by things. I prefer playing the arcadey game. This guy really just put his Twitch in there and he's playing artillery. Man.
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright then. By the way, if you are starting out, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, never do this. It's so annoying. That is not how you grow.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Oh.
Enemy armor is damaged.
The ELC didn't quite make it behind the rock.
That one didn't go through.
I don't have enough gun depression here. A rare thing to say in this tank. I don't actually need premium rounds for this guy, but I'm just going to use them just in case.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
I mean, this guy is...
Penetration. Penetration.
Poor guy, man. He's just stock and he's not having a fun time.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. They're knocked out. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. We didn't even
Interesting.
scratch them. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. Let's roll.
String as you to raid them? No. Well, I was checking this new T95 Chieftain Heavy. That's not the right one.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit.
T95 Chieftain has never been added to the game. The Chieftain Mark 6 has been added to the game in Super Test. And the other one we have is T95/FV201. And the other tier 8, there's a tier 8 Chieftain which is a medium tank, which is... I don't really know how you describe it without being mean to it, to be honest, so... Absolute turd of a tank. What are you doing there? Shoot it. Kill it. Kill it. Bad tank. Bad grom. Grom it bad.
Penetration. Enemy armor.
Well, I'm dead to this guy. There's nothing I can do. I can't out DPM this guy at all. No matter how hard I try.
Hit. Ready
He missed! Oh, don't worry, he's just an idiot. He's... Oh, what am I doing? What is that over there? Out here, the Barask. Hmm. I don't really know where the other Barask has gone, so I'm just going to try and do as much as I can here then. Alright then. He has just been eradicated anyway. Why is the Barask still there? Oh, what is wrong with my nose? That was a synchronized kill as well. It's like it's getting tickled every time that I breathe. It's so annoying.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. Gotcha.
Alright. Not bad. 4K. Very nice. Yeah, I don't understand why they put the Chief T95 at 9k bonds. That's actually a joke.
Move out.
This is tier 7. This is good. If you have 11k bonds, you either save up your bonds to get something that is 15k bonds, or you buy a tier 8 premium that is 8k bonds. There is nothing that is in between that is worth it. That's a simple answer.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
He's taken so much damage for that. I would actually prefer it when you used to be able to spot that. FV215B is fine. You just need to know how to play it. It's just not for people that aren't well acquainted with the game. Is this guy using the derp gun? Crocodile. Up we go. Off to greater ventures. Let's hope I don't get hit by the derp gun. No, I mean, I made a video on it, about the tank, and said how the tank is very good, actually. It's got the best... It has the best gun of any tier 10 heavy tank. It had it before the S-Con got nerfed, but now it's just even more so.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. That one out.
As long as you use experimental hardening and the correct field mod, it's a great tank. You need experimental hardening tier 3. The first field one needs to be on the right hand side, just because then you take the track health. And then you just farm with it. It has no armor for all intents and purposes, so you don't rely on your armor at all.
Critical hit.
That's where you can run into a lot of issues. A lot of players run into issues because they think they have armor, but they don't. Or they expect to have armor, but you don't. And you just absolutely farm people.
Armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Enemy fuel tank is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy is hit.
Okay. 89%. That's pretty decent. You don't even need to play second line. You just play it where... You just play it where, you just act like you have no armor. Like, that's literally it. You don't need to play further back or anything like that. You just play where you're peekaboo tank. Like, if someone shoots... This might be the end of me, one sec. I'm okay. If someone shoots, like 60 TP for example, you know that you can fully peek out, track him once. If he tracks in the first shot, it probably won't, let's be honest, because he's probably using hardening. But then you can just, like, put 2 in for every 1 shot that he does. So... You know, as long as you know what their reload times are, it's really nice. But you have so much DPM, so much potential damage within that tank. What do you recommend? What line do you recommend to mark first to get in touch with marking? I don't recommend a line. I would recommend you mark a tank that you enjoy and you think that you do well in. Like, for example, if you've been playing a tank, it could be any tank, right? And then you realize that you're close to the 3rd mark. Let's say, or you're close to the 2nd mark. Then maybe then go into that tank and see if you can get a little bit higher. Although, I would say that don't like hyper focus on the mark, because you'll start to hate the game and it's not really worth it at that point. So if you find yourself getting annoyed, then don't bother with it. Just play the game and enjoy it. But yeah, marking an entire line is pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie, because there's always something in that line that is not that great, or is very hard to mark.
Time to roll out.
If you're hating the game by struggling with marks, don't worry about marks. If you want to improve in the game, work on doing as much damage as you possibly can, but don't bother looking at the marks of excellence. The more damage you do, the more wins you will have. It's as simple as that. Don't focus on win rate, focus on doing damage. The more damage you do, the better you are doing for your team. That's the easiest way to increase your win rate, is to do more damage. And at the end of the day, if you actually are like serious on improving and stuff, and eventually the marks come with this, then if you have a really shitty game and you just suck out and die, just look at like what went wrong, and as long as it's not like a 15-0 game where everyone's dead around you and it's been like 2 minutes, usually there's something that you could have done differently. Also, do we like my new announcement or thing that the bot says? I think it's very fitting. I've also... I can't contest this. I have no armor to play against these. When can we expect mod pay? No. You know what, Alpin? If I get like thousands upon thousands of people watching me, sure, I'll give you some mod pay. At the moment, though, I don't make enough to give mod pay. No, not 1,000 subs, no. Can you imagine that? Pure scam. 1,000 subs, well done. £1 mod pay. Cesar Florin? I don't know how to say your name, I apologize. Hello, hello. Streamer? That would just be funny. Yeah, I pay my mods £1, you know, a month. That's pretty good. Just Florin? Okay. I need a lot more out of this game. I hate tier 9 games. I feel so useless in them. There's just nothing that I can do. Like, everyone has tanks that can like 2-shot me or close to 1-shot me. There goes half my health in 1 shot. I can barely even pen him. I don't know. Now that... Did you just see where my shell went because I was stunned? I don't really know off the top of my head any tier 7s that would actually be okay in a +2 game. This is horrible. Like, there's actually nothing I can do in this map. Like, this map requires me to have armor. I can't do anything. No. Cheeto SP doesn't have enough health, nor the armor to play in +2. +2, it just gets absolutely shredded. D29. It's okay, that's true. Although if it has heat, you go straight through the turret cheeks. +2 doesn't need to be a thing. Like, it really doesn't. To be fair, Alpen, the more I think about it, they all just suffer from it. No, if you think about it, you're a tier 5, alright, you get matched up against a tier 7. That's not fun. You're a tier 6, you get matched up against a tier 8. And God forbid you see a bloody BZ when you're a tier 6. You're a tier 7, tier 9. You're tier 8, tier 10. Like, and tier 10 is awful. But there's such a disparity between tier 10s now, it's unreal. To be fair, Defender isn't that bad. Because you can't pen the hull regardless of what tier you're at. You just pen the turret. How good's the cupola on the Defender? I can't actually remember. It's only 150. I mean, like, if you get matched up against... an average tank, T150. T150, you load gold, you go straight through the Defender's cupola. Even with AP rounds, standard, you can go through them. It's just, if you load gold, it's a lot easier to do. Because it doesn't matter what tier you're at. You're not penning the lower plate and you're not penning the upper plate unless you fire premium at its own tier. Yeah, there will be an updated map guides. At the moment... at the moment, it seems Wargaming are updating a lot. So I'm kind of waiting until they settle down with updating the maps and then I'll go back to it. Because the last thing I want to do is start doing a map guide, and then all of a sudden they go, yeah, we're updating this map now. Oh. Thanks. Hello, Mankey. Mankey, big gamer. Last day of Onslaught, and he goes and gets champion. Never worried. Never worried. Yeah, a lot of the maps haven't really changed too much. Maybe some stuff that I would say in them has changed with the way I play it, but not too much has changed, like, drastically, I think, for some of the maps. Or for most of the maps, I should say. By the way, I think we're going to do the Cavalier next, rather than the Comet, because the Comet, I think, is genuinely going to make me mauled. I actually think the Comet's going to be a problem for me. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm in the Cromwell. Yeah, that's that's the one.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Listen. Okay. It's late. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Enemy is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
I wish I had his alpha. It'd be so nice.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Penetration. Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
No, it wasn't me that knocked out the tires, I don't think. I think it was someone else. Why do Chrome will make you sad? Because it's the same requirements as a Comet. And it's a tier below. I think I will struggle with it.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
I don't understand. What is it with PTK drivers right now? Are they... I am meeting some special PTK drive. Is it on sale?
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Disappointed with the Cobra, or I'm just dumb. And you just load nothing but the hash rounds. You don't load any other round other than the hash. And you just find someone that is within your 210... Oh, for God's sake. Your 210 pen and just absolutely obliterate them. The Cobra is the classic tank of it's not fun to mark, but it's fun to just mess around in. Just like the FE. Yeah, the Cobra is definitely not a sniping tank. Mid to close range, you just find someone, ambush, do like 2k damage a clip, and then job done. Just whenever you see a heavy tank, ambush. Oh yeah, but you need to remember, it's 2 full clips to go even. You would then need another 2 full clips to then, you know, do like a really good game. Like, it's not as easy as just saying, oh, it's just 2 clips. 2 clips to not drop. You're never spotting the E25 unless he shoots.
Enemy armor is
I think the Borsig is still here. Because he's just shot this guy and this guy. So, I mean, I'm guessing that he's going to be like here, maybe? A little bit further away than I thought.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
And then the E25 is going to be all the way out back in a bush somewhere. Probably behind that bush. Oh, I didn't even know there was still a T-34 alive.
Apply.
Excalibur, hello. Thank you very much for the 2 months. Thank you. Apply indeed. Just got the Cobra, A, and Chart. Any of, other than those 3 token tanks, any recommendations? I've already done a video on all the recommendations. I think the only other one that I would say I recommend is the BZ. Just because it's kind of like a phase 1, because it doesn't really do anything exceptional. Doesn't really do anything wrong. It's just like your standard heavy tank at tier 9. So I think the BZ's the only other one that I'd somewhat recommend. Not bad, 89.5. Yeah, the standard round on the BZ is not that great, but I think the rest of the tank is pretty decent, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, 250 pen at tier 9 for a standard round isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad if you look at the other heavy tanks that are at tier 10. Like, for example, the 260 gets 260, which is only 10 more. So, and it's still more than most of the German heavy tanks, so... Yeah, the hull armor is not very good, but I mean, you can side scrape with it, I believe. I can't remember. Can you? I can't remember actually. I don't know, whatever I said in the video, you can do that with it. To be honest, it doesn't actually really matter because you can play it like a peekaboo tank because you have that 520 alpha, right? So it has enough alpha to actually trade effectively. What do I want to do? I might go out there, to be honest. Doesn't really look like much is happening, so... Well, actually, Scorpion G's out there. Oh, he's had a lot of fun. Let's go back up this Tornvang. You know what they should do? Add another tunnel through here. So that this place is fully symmetrical. This tank is going to cost me a lot of money playing this.
Penetration. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is hit. Tracks up. Drive on. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. They're knocked out.
To be honest, in these types of games where it's... the map is fine, but the game is going quite fast, it's just about not dropping.
Critical hit.
Also, at this distance, this shell velocity is way too slow. I should actually drop down from here, try and kill this guy, and then go to get the spotting on the rest of them.
Penetration.
And Achilles is there though. That's really annoying that he's there. And he's alive. I know this guy's on reload, but not an easy easy kill. Can I even HE this guy? Does he have more? 30! Oh, Jesus Christ. 38!
Target acquired. Penetration. Where'd they go?
I can't even spot a TS5. He's just right there. I can't even go up and wait for him to get, like for him to shoot either, because he could just be spotting. Like, the Nomad could be spotting or something. Then the other guy can just be behind cover shooting. Okay. We had a nice hug. It's fine. How does that miss? Well, I've discovered the TS5. That's the worst tank that I could possibly see there.
Enemy armor is hit. We didn't even scratch them.
Oh, this is over. Come on, gun, please. Oh, please. Oh. Why?
Bailout. This vehicle has had it.
Shell velocity is so awful with this with the standing around. No, we didn't drop, but we got saved because we get an extra shot of assistance, so... This is not a derp gun? No, this is not the derp gun. You wouldn't believe it with the shell velocity it gets, but... Yeah. How much is it just to do that? Quite expensive. It's not even that much better. I'll play one more game. One more game. Let's see if we can get to like 90. If we can get to 90, that'd be really good. Stream's gone okay today, Fluffkin. It's just a shorter stream today because I've not had a lot of time. Hopefully tomorrow should be a normal style stream, like where I start at 12. So hopefully around about 6 hours, but we'll see. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow.
Time to roll out.
I mean, to be fair, either way, I'm probably going to get up and then record that Panzer 7 Worth the Grind video. Just get that done, out of the way. I wanted to get a free shot on someone, but that's not going to happen. To be fair, I should be able to cross this. Gotta go back around. I don't think anything's going to happen. I wanted to get a free shot early on, but... It's a worse tank in the Manticore grind. To be fair, there's a fair few that are pretty awful. They're all not really that great. The Manticore is amazing as just a true scout. The same with the tier 9 G-Saw. The rest of them I don't think are that great in comparison to what other tanks you could get. It's not out tomorrow. It's out tomorrow for NA, but not for EU, isn't it? Also, why am I getting lag spikes? Wargaming hasn't fed the hamsters again, chat.
Penetration.
Where are my shells going? I'm getting some really weird lag spikes now. Also, this Black Prince just doesn't care. He's quite happy to just sit here doing nothing. You can just fuck off permanently. He literally hasn't. He's never done anything, Mankey. Just ban him. Man, what am I meant to do in this game? Like, seriously. There's literally nothing I can do. I have no armor to do anything. And everybody's in the city. Oh.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
I don't know. That's literally an impossible game to do anything in. Like, genuinely. I had an awful team, and I have an awful tank for this map. Yeah, I really enjoy how I've somehow bounced more shots when I have my arse towards the enemy than I did when I was side-scraping. I need to check something before I go though. I need to just double check the line because I'm pretty sure I'm fairly familiar with the Panzer 7 line, but I need to double check. I guess it's just a grom difference. Like that is an amazing map for the grom though. Like genuinely. Oh, that's such a good map for the grom. Unfortunately, our grom, he didn't know about that map. He's new, so. Right. What is this line? This thing's really good now, no? Do you really notice the dispersion buff of experimental turbo? You don't get a dispersion buff with experimental turbo. It does nothing for your gun handling with experimental turbo. All it does is act like the turbo isn't there. If you want a full like video, I have a full video on the equipment. You can go watch that. And then you shall be informed about what all the equipment does in the game. Yeah, isn't this really good now? It used to be awful. But right, listen. I don't care what anybody says about the Tiger P. I like the Tiger P. Alright? Listen, all you Tiger P haters, you can all go. Alright? And you can say, oh, it's an awful tank, awful tank, awful tank. Great tank. Beautiful tank. It has decent enough armor for tier 7. Not that great because it's a Ferdinand hull. Well, the same hull as a Ferdinand, I should say. But the gun is so nice. Like, this gun is so nice to play with. And this thing is actually broken. This thing was used, or it used to be used in tournaments all the time. This used to be used in tournaments all the time. If it was like a 1v1 tier 6 tournament, don't ask why I know this, but it used to be used all the time. It has good HP, it's really fast, 220 alpha. I believe the premium round is, yeah, 194. And then you have this thing, which is just funny because you can do the derp gun. Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't mind this line. The only one that I'm going to have to really think about is this. But I don't think I'm going to have to replay any of these. The only thing that I'm going to have to actually do is look on Tank G at the armor models. I can't even speak. What is going on? So yeah, I'll have to look at the armor models for this and this one. And then the Panzer 7 I already know, so. Okay. Well, that's okay. It shouldn't take me too much to do a little bit of research before I make the video. Any tips for farming credits? I will unlock my first tier 10 in 3 to 4 days. Do you have a premium tank? If so, play said premium tank. Do you have premium account? If no, consider purchasing premium account. If you still do not want to buy premium account, then do not buy premium account. Pretty good. I'm currently grinding this line. Comet is a fun tank. I also got the GSAW 1008. Very fun TD, and credits are nice.